Hey, how's it going? Checking in today, and it's a bit of a weird time at the moment with the whole coronavirus outbreak and lots of changes happening, lots of things moving very, very quickly, and just kind of considering how it is affecting or can affect me directly, my business, and in particular the speaking business. And I mentioned this the other day, lots of speaker friends of mine are just completely screwed in the sense that a lot of their business is just gone. And conferences have been cancelled, events have been cancelled, get-togethers, meetings, they've all just been canned, all postponed. And I do feel kind of very, maybe fortunate is the wrong word, but I'm very grateful for the fact that I have a multi-stream business. So I do my speaking stuff, but I also do my coaching and I do my online programs. So there's the three things there. And now I do think all of these things have the potential to be impacted by what's happening at the moment, and it's difficult to predict exactly how much that is. But just looking at what I can do to mitigate the potential fallout and impact it can have on my business, and actually maybe even how I can take advantage of the situation is the wrong turn of phrase, but kind of use it in a way that gives me a different way of supporting people who perhaps really need that support right now. I was thinking today, in fact, I had another idea. It's been a real week for ideas and creativity this week. I've got to flesh this one out a little bit. But the idea of, because there's a lot of remote workers now, like a lot of businesses are saying to their people, just stay at home, work from home. And that's not an easy thing to do. Like I've worked from home for many years now, worked from home, coffee shops, libraries, co-working spaces, the car. And it's, it's a system. I've got a system for it. I know it's not easy to do if you have to do it all of a sudden every day for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And you don't get to see people and you have that disconnection. So I know that there are some other challenges going to be kicking around at the moment that perhaps weren't there before. And I'm thinking about how I can help with helping people identify the challenges in the first place and saying, well, this is probably what's happening. This is the need that you have, and actually coming up with some solutions as well to help with that. I'm thinking kind of mainly around some of the webinars that I've been doing webinars for 15 years in one form or another, live streaming and putting content together in a kind of a workshop masterclass format where people can interact and we can have rich discussions, but actually doing it with them sitting there in their kitchen or lounge or home office without having to be in a meeting space. So it just feels like this is an opportunity to kind of, I guess, make some connections with some new prospective clients who I really can help, because if they've taken sales, for example, one of the areas that I'm really keen to do more work with. I've done a fair bit with them, but I want to do more work with sales teams in, for example, tech, finances, computer, IT, software. They're the sort of industries that I have been really focused on. And it just feels like there's going to be some challenges up ahead that may not even have been considered. And I want to be there to have some potential solutions to help them remain productive, remain focused, remain resilient, and actually maybe even use this as an opportunity to boost resilience, to boost a sense of well-being and some better, healthier practices. If workload is dropping down, which it will be inevitably for some people, not everyone, but for some, maybe this is the time to do that. So there's a few things kind of rumbling around in my mind at the moment as to how I can, instead of kind of worrying about this situation, how I can use it and actually create something of value that's going to be helpful to those who are really either struggling or their situations changed dramatically, like people who are now in the remote working phase of this outbreak. So anyway, there we go. Some work to be done on that still. Oh, there was one other thing as well, which I'll talk about tomorrow in tomorrow's update. I had a really interesting meeting with somebody today. Actually, I mentioned it in a previous update a couple of weeks ago. Somebody I bumped into in the gym, and we kind of made a loose arrangement to have a chat, catch up. booked a coffee in with her for this morning, and we did indeed meet, chat for an hour, and there could be some real opportunities there for some collaborations and working together on a couple of very interesting projects. So I'll fill you in on the details of that tomorrow. But for now, that's me. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.